Hey mamas.
Hey mamas, we're just talking about Venus and Jupiter being in alignment doesn't feel good, I'm going to say.
Really? Because I kind of like it.
It's pretty to look at, but I feel like it's causing something.
Chaos.
Not even bad. Maybe it's, okay, I'm going to take it back. It's not bad. It's like chaotic neutral.
Yeah. I wonder if that would be what's causing it or some other interplanetary mumbo jumbo.
Like El Niño.
That's more weather.
I know.
Atmospheric.
Every day they keep trying to tell me about how bad the new El Niño is going to be. And I'm like, they say it's supercharged because of climate change.
Does El Niño mean dry or wet? Because there's El Niño and La Niña, and one of them is a wet.
Maybe wet on the East Coast, but dry here. They said it's gonna cause dryness here.
I'm so dry. I'm already so dry.
Let's read it.
My sinuses are dry. Is it wet? Okay, well, guess what? We'll find out in real time.
Turbocharge already extreme weather.
And there's a picture of fires. El Niño could be the strongest of the century. Urgent climate warning. Well, say what's going to happen. There's a 63% chance that the El Niño will get so intense this late fall and early winter it would rank among the largest El Niño events in the historical record going back to 1950. Okay, 63%.
In the U.S., El Niño has been associated with stormy weather in the south, increased risk of high tide flooding, algae blooms on the west coast, and changes to migratory patterns of marine life. Altering jet streams, rain patterns, more severe storms, increased temperatures, and drought.
Every El Niño is not the same. Each one is unique with its own imprint on our weather. It affects weather patterns by bringing a lot of extra heat to the surface, fueling a lot of extreme events for a lot of places around the world. It can get dry very quickly, dire very quickly, especially in the Pacific.
A wetter winter in California.
Okay, I'll take that. Typically, it leads to a wetter winter in California. Douse me. I'm ready. The drought-stricken Middle East could benefit. Other places are looking at more danger. Western South America.
Can we Google exactly what will El Niño do to California?
They don't know.
To West Hollywood. That's what I want to know.
They don't know.
Exactly.
No two El Niños are created equal. So they're basically saying a 63% chance that things could be bad is basically, it's 13% more than 50%, which is like everything in life is 50-50. So El Niño is kind of like just...
I'm super curious.
It's a myth. I'm super curious about what El Niño could do.
Coastal erosion. I read that Guardian article said that I read something that it could cause like famine.
Yeah, I'm sure in certain areas. But like weather can cause famine.
True.
I think the takeaway is just like things are bad and they could possibly get worse. That's kind of all the news right now.
I'm super curious.
I've never been more super curious.
A warmer sea, warmer oceans, obviously are already happening. But El Niño will basically El Niño is like.
But also the crazy thing about El Niño that I'm taking away is that no one knows because no El Niño is the same as the El Niño before it.
Well, I'm feeling my fucking
your Spidey
Angelino Spidey tenses.
My tenses
are telling me that we're going to have a fucking dry ass hot summer.
I'm feeling dry as a bone.
So even if we, God, hope we get a wet winter, because I feel like we're about to be in an oven this summer.
No, the oven started today. Today was first day of oven. Hot. I said, ooh, I don't like this. I don't like it one bit.
Basically, climate change I realize is just everything's a little topsy-turvy. Climate change is the girl with the pee bag on her head.
But the girl with the pee bag
is fun,
and she's not as crazy as she would lead you to believe.
Climate change legit
which kind of is El Niño vibes because it seems like you just don't know.
Climate change might actually be that crazy.
I think it's even crazier than that crazy.
Are things gonna be a deluge?
Eventually, I'm sure.
I still think about that book.
Me too. I think about it all the time.
I really think it should be a series.
It would be so good.
I'll write it.
Write it.
I will.
You should do a rights check on it.
I'm sure it's already been.
But you never know because sometimes no one claims. So.
Well, we'll be
We'll
El
report.
Nino feels very subcoded, so we will be
just like weather feels subcoded.
Trust specifically, El Nino's unpredictability feels very subcoded, and the vagueness and
the
like,
vagueness have a 63% chance, which is like more than 50, but still not like that extreme.
It's very. We'll find out. Lots of room for misinformation.
Yeah.
Wait, can I really fast before we get into the recap? The trailer for The Social Reckoning dropped, the sequel to The Social Network that Aaron Sorkin is directing.
Okay.
I need you to just... Okay.
Tell me more.
I need you to listen to Mikey Madison, who plays the whistleblower of Facebook.
Okay.
Isn't
she like 13? How old is she? Was the Facebook whistleblower young?
I think she was a young adult woman.
Okay.
But just listen to what she says to Jeremy Allen White and tell me what you hear.
Okay.
Because I was so...
can we stop the... Thank you.
She goes, I want to make myself clear. And then she says something that's very kind of not clear.
I want to make myself crystal clear.
She's saying, I take it you're not...
I have a hunch you're not a fan of Facebook.
But when I first heard it, and I tweeted about this, and I've gotten tons of people that agree with me, that everyone was like, I had to listen to it a few times.
Yeah.
I have a hunch off. I was literally like...
Come again?
Come again? I have a hunch off.
In English, please.
She goes, before we begin, I need to make myself very clear. I have a hunch off. I was like, maybe if you're going to make that the very first line of the trailer, make sure that it's crystal clear so everyone can go home and be like...
Really doesn't bode well when that's the... The
trailer gave me chills.
I'm excited. You know, I always know when something's color tinted with a hint of blue gray that they mean fucking business.
Well, I am disappointed that Fincher's not doing it, but Sorkin did write the original, so I trust him.
Well, Fincher's busy. He's doing the sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So now sequels have gotten so prolific that directors are just making sequels of like other directors' movies.
So I have faith because that screenplay for Social Network was incredible.
Yeah.
So, and he's a great writer. Before we begin, I need to make myself very clear. I have a hunch off Facebook. Sound like the chef in the Muppets. Bloop, 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 bloop. I have a hunch off. It's a little Sydney Sweeney. I have a hunch off.
You would think that maybe they would have just one more take where it is, in fact, crystal clear.
Or maybe it's like, I have a hunch you're not a fan of Facebook. Like, that's kind of a...
I have a hunch you're not a fan of Facebook. It's not easy to...
She could say, I have a hunch you don't like Facebook.
I have a sinking suspicion you don't love Facebook.
I take it you don't like Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm not Aaron Sorkin.
You're probably not a fan of Facebook.
You're probably not a fan of Facebook. No, the fan of Facebook is hard.
A hunch and a fan. A hunch and not a fan.
But then I started getting like, it went like viral on X. Going viral on X these days is like...
Have you been doxxed?
No, but I'm close to it. You are opening the floodgates for the worst. And this is on me for still being on X. I take full accountability.
You have to open yourself up to all kinds of cretins that crawl out of the woodwork to weigh in.
This is a Carrie problem.
What's like the angry, disagreeing side?
Someone like the nicest end of the frustrated comments is, you need to clean your ears out because I heard it perfectly.
Okay.
I heard her perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
You're wrong.
Okay.
You need to figure out what's going on with you. To like things that are veering into like, what? Like, I'll read you a few.
Yeah, please.
Because I'm just like, it's a great, I had to I almost deleted it. I've started, if anytime a tweet of mine takes off now in air quotes, I normally 5 out of 10 times I'll delete it because
you can't handle the...
No, I don't want to be... It's not like the old days where it was fun to go viral. It's now like...
People just start weighing in.
It's not fun.
It's like you just get a lot of hate back.
Look, I have this post. This isn't a brag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Read me the biggest hater comments. This is also, I just have to add why I like so rarely post on anything.
You're right.
Because it truly, I can't handle even one person being like, well, actually,
no,
it's like I'm literally, mama's at capacity.
This is a functional decision that you make.
It's sad because I would like to post more, but I really can't take like anyone weighing in as though they know me or know me better than what I'm saying, or like I can't take a random weigh in, and Twitter seems like.
Well, now it
is ground zero for randoms to get involved.
Normally, I'm one for turning on subtitles in films because the actors mumble or have weird accents, but I didn't have any trouble with this trailer. Strange to see this kind of discourse on it. Imagine her audition tape is 90 seconds of mumbling. I went, well, no, she's an Academy Award-winning actor. I think she's an incredible actress. I just think that this was a strange...
This is a bad take.
As a person who lives by captions on movies, this was not hard to understand, and I feel like people have never heard the word hunch.
Strange to see this.
I don't know. IDK, man, not a native speaker, and I got it perfectly.
I feel like some of these are also just bots. Like, you don't know who's real and who's fake.
That's what's freaking me out. It feels like dead internet.
Yeah. Like, someone just has like an algorithmic... AI.
Thought she said I have 100 fans on Facebook, and I felt so smug for getting it. Definitely not what she said at all. Oh, and then this. Don't really care as long as she gets naked in the movie.
Well, yeah. I feel like she won't.
No, I think this is a movie where everyone is
I think
clothed.
no one is naked in this movie.
It's not like they're even like that bad. It's just very like obtuse responses that lead me to think that it's AI. And makes me feel crazy. It makes me feel like nothing, like literally no one is real on X.
Yeah, because like...
Does that make sense?
It makes sense, because I've been thinking a lot about...
Oh, wait, this one. I understood her fine. Had to watch it again to understand what you were talking about. Maybe don't watch videos while you're driving. I was in my bed. And then someone starts fighting. You have absolutely no idea what she's saying. I'm not even kidding. Are you serious? I had no problem hearing what she said. Then someone else chimes in. What is she saying at the 4-second mark? I legit cannot make it out. I hear, I have 100... Use your ears and brain. Dude, shut the fuck up. I'm so sorry that you're angry that I could hear what a person said. I didn't understand what she was saying until I put on the captions. I can see how it would be hard to understand if you previously weren't aware of the word hunch. I was fully aware of the word and still didn't understand what she said. There's a slight mumbling of her words in the beginning. No, there isn't. There is. Watch it again and when you're not stopped at an intersection. This person thinks everyone is driving. You seem to have an obsession with revising for your driving tests in this discussion. I'm very sorry that you're angry. This is both the snobbiest and most passive-aggressive tweet I've ever read. It's snobby to understand what anyone clearly says. It's snobby to gaslight people about things that are pretty commonly known, like dialogue in modern movies being recorded and mixed pretty terribly. LOL. Cornball. LOL. This is one of the most aggressively stupid things I've ever seen. Can't take the truth, huh? That you were even trying... That you were even trying to spin it. This is what I was trying to find. That you were even trying to spin it as that is so funny and insane. Did AI write this? I'm so very sorry that you're so angry that I could understand what someone's clearly said. Thousands of likes compared to your 30-something. I think people are having issues too. Yep, a lot of people die in car accidents due to distracted driving. You should stop doing that. All of you. I've won international awards for my hearing and lip reading. 1997, 2006, 2015, 2021, and I still had to rewind it 2 times. Fascinating decision to spend 2 more effort typing 2 than 2. Yeah, man, is it really? Very, very funny how angry you all are that I could understand what somebody said. No, I think people are just annoyed by your annoying passive-aggressive demeanor. It's really off-putting. This is really stupid, dude. I know, which is why I'm explaining to you why people don't respond well to your comments. I'm assuming you were unaware of how you come off. You spent way too much time on this, my man. Go outside and grab a coffee. Chill.
Did they end or did they keep going?
Yep, 100% audible. So many people self-reporting that they have the attention span of a gnat. What did she say? MFer, put the phone down and pay attention. Please enlighten us then, asshole. You're so cool and smart and capable. Eat shit. Same.
Wait, these are the same 2 people?
This is a few people chiming in.
Oh, they're chiming into the fight?
But the same 2 people were going at it for most of that.
That's AI. There's no fucking way.
I don't know. That makes me think that's real. Because people, like...
Not like I think that the 2 people fighting are AI.
I like eat shit.
Eat shit.
I just wrote
Eat shit
a
is
movie
really
that
good.
My tweet was just a movie that asked, just what in the hell is Mikey Madison saying in the first 10 seconds of this trailer? Which is like funny. I'm just joking around, but this guy eats shit.
They said to you, eat shit.
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe
I like that.
Maybe he said to the guy that responded that, eat shit. And then someone wrote, not that I think that's what they were trying to do, but there would be zero benefits to choosing muddled words out of all the possible ways you can convey that a character is nervous. I'm like, all right, let's... I regret posting it.
The internet has gotten too big, and like, if you're random, you're not allowed to weigh in. And you have to be...
I'm not allowed to weigh in, though.
I know, but you're more allowed than other people.
I have earned my right.
You've earned your right to weigh in.
For being on that hellhole for as long as I have.
You've been in truly the trenches from day one. You are Colonel Custard's last stand. The world will implode and explode, nuclear holocaust. You'll be in a bunker. You'll be tweeting through it.
There'll be someone, and then someone will be responding to my tweets.
They will be responding.
Eat shit.
Two people will fight. I think that it's bots.
My favorite though was I won mouth reading or lip syncing contests in 1997, 2003, 2020. I was like,
all right. And they could understand her, and they couldn't. They couldn't. Yeah.
So they were trying to side with like me.
Mm-hmm.
So I had an expert on my side.
That's
I love
huge.
that the guy claiming that everyone's driving.
That feels like a bot, like a one perspective. That I think what happened is people, when Elon bought X, and I'm just like intuiting this, I truly have no idea. I'm not active on the platform, but I think when he bought it, a lot of people got off. Then it was like, you can pay to be on it and monetize your tweets. So
a fate worse than death.
So then that incentivizes people to create just like AI bots that tweet or catch on to like things that go viral and like weigh in, because then if they get more views, they can monetize better and get more money. And so I think that what you see is not only randoms. Nothing scares me more, by the way, bots aside,
randoms,
than a random who tweets into the universe and has been active on Twitter for as long as you have, with like 300 followers, and each tweet getting like 2 hearts. Sometimes tweets that get no heart. What it keeps them going? I would love
the game.
I would love that sense of tenacity, because truly, if something doesn't go my way, like on the ultimate spend, if something doesn't sell, I'm ready to kill myself. Like,
no, I get it. I faced that when I was on the ultimate spend myself with that one shirt.
And like, if I
pair of pants.
Tweeted something, like if you think you eat and then you are not getting the response, it's like, I tend to rethink my entire life from birth up into present day. But some of these people are out here just completely unbothered, love their 2 biggest fans who engage on every post, and are just like, I'm going to keep tweeting.
I also think it's possible that Elon, like, just because he just populated Twitter with bots and then they went rogue and are just like commenting on like...
I think it's the bots are fighting. So it's a real...
It's a dead internet.
It's a chasm filled with randoms with 2 likes per tweet and bots who just decide to fight.
And Nazis.
And then, Nazis.
And then gay guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally all Twitter is.
And porn stars.
And porn. Which is the saving grace of Twitter.
It just is... It's really crazy. It ain't what it used to be.
No.
It ain't the Twitter of 2010, where you could tweet something and people would be like, that's so funny.
Fave star.
They would retweet you. RT.
You get a trophy if you get like 20 likes. You're like, oh my God.
And like, no one would ever talk shit to you.
No, everyone was really nice.
You would say something and people either would ignore it or they'd be like, ha ha ha. God, I love you.
Or they do follow Friday.
Mm-hmm. They'd round you up.
Follow Lars, Marie, and Icario.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd be like,
who, me? That's so sweet.
Wow. Well, let's talk about people who were definitely not on Twitter in that time because they're all very young.
Yeah.
I'm Carrie.
I'm Lara.
And you're listening to Sexy, Unique Twitter Bots.
Twitter recap. Soho Psychos. The last episode of this season.
Feels right.
It's time to bring it to an end. By the end. Let's bring it to an end.
Emmy's still coming up. Emmy's still in the middle of apologizing. She does take a really long-winded...
This was the best apology so far. This felt comprehensive. And he goes, Emmy, why did you have to be told multiple times that unsafe was such a bad word to use?
She goes, she clearly got like media trained and then forgot and went into a place of... But she's like, I have Lake and Michols to thank for educating me. She goes, I have no idea what it's like to be a black African-American man in this country.
A black African-American...
in this country, and I'm so sorry, Brad. And she says the same thing for 5 minutes, and then Brad's like,
okay.
He goes, I don't really buy it, but okay. Which I agree.
Yeah. She goes, you know what? I have to be told because I don't listen to people. I never listen, and even Will, when we fight, he calls me an emotional terrorist. And then I was like...
Bodes well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't blame Brad for not buying it. He's like, literally, every time you apologized, you would go right into another situation and make it 10 times worse. You're only apologizing right now because you're getting flamed on all sides. And I think she got taken off the schedule at Republic for a while.
Really?
Because when these episodes aired,
people were coming up to her,
or just people were upset with Republic for having her work there.
She goes, once I realized what I'd done, Brad, I felt so fucking horrible. I felt so fucking horrible, Brad.
When did you... I'm like, what's the timeline of your realization?
Yeah. Once I realized what I'd done.
Sounds like you realized it maybe last week.
She's so fake.
This fake ass bitch.
She goes, and I'm so sorry about when I described him as scary, first of all, she's not even addressing Brad. She's calling him as if he's not in the room. And he goes, and a threat. And Mia goes, a stalker. And she goes, yeah, all those things were really bad, guys. Okay.
She goes, he did try and record me. And that is what triggered me. And Maddi's like, yeah, it didn't even work. And it shows Maddi playing a recording that Brad was
giving. The Mothman prophecy.
She was like, I gotta be honest, I can't hear anything. It was like Mikey Madison.
It was like...
Then Andy goes, do you think... They're like, I'm sure Will just told you what to say. And Andy goes, who here thinks she's influenced by Will? And people raise their hands. And then Maddi goes, Will's much smarter than her. And I was like... That's your best friend that you just said that about.
And then when Maddi says Will's a lot smarter, instead of being like, thanks, you bitch, that's a really mean thing to say, Emmy goes, Will is not here, though. He is not here.
Will is not here, so leave him out of it.
And then Mia goes, I know he's not here. I know he's not here. Will is not here. It's like, she didn't even say, that's a really mean thing to say to your friend. You just said I was stupid.
You just laughed and called me stupid in front of the room of people and the entirety of the audience watching this on TV.
Which is not wrong, but she goes...
I don't think she's stupid.
I think she's possessed.
I think she's mentally ill, gravely, with a personality disorder.
Will is not here.
Will is not here, so leave him out of it.
Will is not here.
Lake chimes in. She goes, well, my mom actually loves Emmy. She came to BravoCon. She said, she spent, the whole time with Emmy. And she said after BravoCon, she's very sure that Will never cheated on her.
And they're all
okay, Lake.
And he goes, that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about, you having to educate Lake and, about Will kind of feeding her lines of how to handle the situation. And she's like, oh, yeah. Because they were Lake's mom got praised really hard by the audience for her being
get up, don't tell white people black people's business, and trying to set her daughter straight, which is, you got
God bless her
work
mom.
Cut out for you.
But I love her just saying something completely not related.
Yeah, my mom hung out with us and saw Emmy and Will at BravoCon. She said after that, she's definitely sure that Will didn't cheat.
And then everyone goes, wait, they go, Lake, did your mom talk to Emmy about her microaggression though? And Lake's like, yeah, I don't know. And then he goes, where are you going to get married? And she immediately goes, and she goes, we're looking at the Cotswolds. I grew up in London for 4 years, and Will's mom in specific is English. So it's a place that's special to both of us.
I was like, whoa.
I think Emmy's really rich.
Yeah. Cotswold's wedding, you're rich.
Yeah.
Someone wrote in, that question was prompted because someone wrote in, Emmy has the best style. I cannot wait to see her wedding dress. I was like, Emmy wrote that.
Emmy's mom wrote that, yeah.
Then she got some bots to tweet on X.
Emmy's a cool slay-ass diva with an amazing sense of style. I'd love to know where she's getting married.
The Cotswolds.
Do you have your dress picked out? And she goes, yeah, I do. He goes, when is the wedding? She goes, summer 2027.
That's a long time.
Well, I think Will's pushing it off.
I wonder if it will actually happen.
If it doesn't happen, she will...
You'll hear... If it doesn't happen, summer 2027 comes around and you hear like an explosion that sounds nearby and shakes the building, or like the windows blow out of the room. It could be a nuke sent all the way from Iran, or Emmy just didn't get married to Will. Emmy would
somehow get control of the nuclear football and like launch and just bring everyone down.
I think her anger is nuclear, and you will feel the wrath no matter where you are. Those closer to the epicenter of her wrath will no doubt feel it much stronger, but...
We're looking at the Cotswolds.
It's very special.
And his mother in specific is English. These are
Brits.
And then we get to, I thought, a part that you would be most interested in. Andy talking to Justin. He goes...
About Sally.
Well, first he goes, Charlie.
Oh.
Sally! Mustang, Sally.
Who's Sally?
Sally's the other girl on Southern Charm.
They're all Sally to me.
Andy's like, so you're like...
He used to tell me about Sally.
He goes, tell me about Charlie. You're like thinking about marrying her? Justin goes, she is the love of my life. And then he goes, really? The love of your life?
That's great.
And he goes, a lot of people think that you were saying that you're 30% gay to promote your OnlyFans. And then you just hear Michael go, gay for pay. And Mia goes, Michaels. And he goes, hi.
Michaels is in the Michaels is in the part of his gay journey where he is the arbiter of everyone's sexuality. Yeah. And no one gets to be gay. No man gets to be gay unless they have his blessing.
Gay for pay. And Mia, Michaels. And she says that like a teacher. Like
Michaels.
She goes, Michaels. And he goes, hi. Justin's like, on a serious matter? He's like, oh, yes. He goes, yes, the queer baiting. On a serious matter, though, if we're going to talk about this seriously, I do feel a little fluid. And he goes, have I only been with women? And have I only exclusively been with women? Yes. But if a sweeping fellow came and,
swept me off my feet,
I would go headfirst into it.
I was like, you can queer bait me all day long.
I believe him.
All night long.
I think he's got a little in him.
He does have a little sugar in the tank. Sally's a lucky girl.
A sweeping fellow. I love that.
A sweeping fellow comes and whisks me off my feet. I'd go head first. I'm like, I'm about to recruit that fellow.
I know.
We gotta get him away from Sal.
Sally. He goes,
when you're a cover girl on the cover of So.Gay magazine,
you can decide who's gay and who's not. Queer baiting. Gay for pay. Michaels.
What?
Hi.
Michols and Lake are both killing me in this final installment.
They're like the youngest. They're like the young.
They're the babies of the family, and they really think that they really feel they've never felt more empowered than in this moment, and they truly believe in their power and in themselves. And they're gonna look back on this and be like, "Oh my god!"
I know, but Michaels won me back with just hi. I was like, okay, he's gonna have a big life.
Oh, he's gonna have a great life. I think they're both gonna
have great lives.
They're both gonna have great lives.
They're just like young and
but they are
cringe.
Truly so embarrassing at this moment
of course,
in time.
But they're like 22.
Lake starts to comfort Justin. She's fighting the battle of the silent girl, Jordyn.
First, Justin goes, living in Charleston, he's like, I don't know what it's like. I can't imagine what it's like to be, TJ, Lake, Brad, Michols, on the LGBT sketch. And then everyone goes, Justin, you mean
Michols.
You mean Michols, not Brad.
And he goes, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I was like, that was like a microaggression teachable moment that kind of just got glossed over.
Well, but seemed like he took his licks.
Yeah, well then Lake wages a holy war. Where's Jordyn? Jordyn's she said one thing this entire season.
Lake is like, you strung Jordyn along, like blah, blah, blah. Like you really fucked her over. And then Justin goes, Lake, Jordyn never liked you. And she goes, then why did we go to Japan together?
We just were in Japan together. Here's the thing, too. They're like, they dated for 3 months. That's dating.
Yeah. He says...
Look, he's a fuckboy.
But he's like honest about it.
Yeah.
He says his parents... And then they're like, well, Andy's...
To engage with him is to understand that...
This 30% gay fuckboy is gonna...
He might just pump and dump. Or he might fall in love with you. Sally!
They go, what about when... Lake goes, what about when Jordyn met your parents? And he goes, oh, when she like walked into my apartment when my parents were visiting unannounced?
She wasn't invited over. And she just came in.
And then someone's like, sounds like Justin's gaslighting.
No,
Jordyn.
Jordyn's like, Lake starts like arguing with him, and Justin is like, no, actually, blah, blah, blah. And Michols goes, let her speak. Stop gaslighting her. And Andy goes, he's not gaslighting her.
And he goes, yes, he is. Justin gaslights Lake like 24 hours a day.
They're really activated.
Yeah.
They think they've really like nailed it. Yeah.
I know, but that's why it's like endearing.
Because there's another moment where Lake is talking to Mia and Mia's like, what do you care? Like, Jordyn's not even here. Like, why are you doing that? And she goes, yeah, I wouldn't expect you to know with your male-centered energy.
Okay, but there is a moment where everyone is asked, who here thinks Mia's not a girl's girl? And all the women...
Did Molly raise her hand?
I think even Leva raised her hand.
Leva raised her hand, which I was like, Judas. And then I don't think Molly...
Well, no, but that's like her girl. But like everyone else kind of... I think even Maddi did. Grace did. Like no one...
Well, Maddi doesn't like her.
Right.
She's on an island where...
They can't handle her beauty, her poise.
Her grace.
Her humor.
I'm a Mia apologist through and through.
Oh, me too. But like, I'm sorry. She's just iconic.
She's iconic.
And they can't handle her.
I think if you don't like Mia, you're not a girl's girl. Because she's the ultimate girl.
Yeah.
I like that Grace Lilly was like, she goes, damn, Justin, you dated everyone. Why didn't you date me? And he goes, we could have had a great date. I was like, yeah, you could have boofed ketamine together.
I know. Lake's like, you never support me, Mia. You didn't support me in like my art career. And then Mia goes, art career?
No, she goes, she starts coming for Mia and she's like, yeah, well, I heard that you cheated on Chad or whatever her boyfriend's name is, Cliff. Mm-hmm. She's like, I hear you cheated on Cliff. Clint, whatever his name is. Starts with a C.
Yeah.
She's like, here you cheated on Cliff, like, in July. And she's like, no, I didn't. She goes, yeah, my friend who said he will not be named, he does not want his identity known, came to me and said that you hooked up with him in July. And she goes, okay, and?
She goes, who is this person? Someone in the sky?
She goes, his identity is kept a secret, but he said that. I was like, Lake, please.
This is fan fiction.
And Mia goes, okay, well, I was single then because we were broken up. Like, I didn't cheat on him. And Lake's like, so you did sleep with him? And she's like, yeah, but I was single. And she goes, you weren't single. And she keeps trying to have this like gotcha moment. And I'm like, it's not going to happen for you, Lake. And she goes,
then she talks about West.
She goes, it's not going to, whatever you're doing here is like not going to work. And she goes, what, Mia? I'm smarter than you. Like I have my whole art career.
And she goes, oh, art career. I was like,
she goes, don't even start talking about my art. And it shows her art. And I was like, honey.
I know.
My love. My love, please.
My love.
You cannot be out here bragging about your art career.
Mia apparently told the actual Sally from Southern Charm to fuck Wes because, quote, the dick was so good.
She goes, they go, did you fuck Wes? And she goes, no. They go, yes, you did. You literally sat and told us that you told Sally to fuck him because the dick was so good. And she goes, I never said that. And Leva goes, I was there when you said it. And she goes, oh, well, yeah, I did.
And they go, so you did. And then Lake goes, so you did fuck Wes? And she goes, yes, I did.
She goes, what are you trying to do right now?
But Mia just did lie.
I know. I was like, but then she owned up to it. I'm just obsessed with her.
No, I am too. She's fascinating.
She contains multitudes.
Wes dick game.
Who hasn't he fucked? Me.
Justin. That we know of.
They should fuck.
They should.
There needs to be a scandal where it turns out that two of the Bravo dudes are gay with each other.
But I feel Justin is less, he feels more high vibrational than West. In terms of like, West scares me.
Yeah. I think Justin has a scary side.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I think now that he's with Char Sally, things are different.
Maddi and Joe Bradley got a puppy.
I'm a truther. I stand with Molly. And I don't know about Maddi these days.
I do love that they watch the Osbournes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I think that's her comfort show.
They named their puppy Ozzy. She says that she's gonna get a house, and they're gonna move into it, and she's gonna pay for it, and he's gonna chip in on the mortgage. I was like, girl.
They talk about Maddi freezing her eggs.
She did freeze her eggs after all of that.
And then Emmy just out of nowhere goes, she goes, I'll probably get pregnant in 3 years. I was like, you were malfunctioning.
What are you talking about?
What on earth
are you saying?
What are you saying right now? I'll probably get pregnant in 3 years. She goes, what? Why did that come? Like, why did she say that?
I'm confused.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, there's a big argument about whether or not Maddi told Molly that she didn't see herself marrying Joe Bradley.
Molly, like, chimes in after not speaking for the last, 1.5 episodes.
Mm-hmm. And she's like, you did tell me that. But she kind of changes her story where she initially said that Maddi told her that she never would get married to Joe Bradley or didn't see herself to being like, I don't see myself right now getting.
Yeah.
And so that kind of changed. Slightly unreliable narrator in the left corner with the Molly, TJ, Mia faction.
I think it's a little bit whisper down the lane.
Mm-hmm.
And then TJ's like, yeah, he's like, I was so wasted that night.
I was shit-faced. My little grumble is grumbling.
The Mia, that was so, it really makes me think Lake did have a crush on her.
I think Lake has a crush on Jordyn. I think Lake has a crush on... I think Lake is around a lot of hetero girls. And she feels...
Confusing things.
Bisexual queen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she kind of misplaces a lot of emotion. I think Mia somehow gets her more activated than anything, which is crush territory. And then she's like fighting a crusade on Jordyn's behalf. The statue named Jordyn.
The girl called Jordyn. Who can't even remember what her voice sounds like. Don't even know if we actually heard her say anything other than like 2 sentences. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Mia Mia somehow, even though she's like a gay icon, she's somehow the straightest woman. She's the only straight woman in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
She's the straightest woman I know.
So I think maybe that triggers Lake a little.
And she's like a beauty queen. So that, I guess, if you're considering yourself like a diehard feminist, you might take issue.
And there's a real clique. TJ, Justin, Brad, Mia, Molly. So I think Lake is like
feeling a little bit outsider.
Yeah. I think she's like kind of like they're like the older siblings, and then Lake and Michols. And
well, and Leva says she's like, this side of the room has like, they wear their hearts on their sleeves. They're highly emotional. They're driven by their emotions. This side of the room, you guys are more pragmatic. There's like the ability to compartmentalize, and you're not so like emotionally charged. And it's like, okay, so.
Also, Joe Bradley said not one word. I think he said like one thing this entire episode.
He's just like trying to stay silent because he is about to get a house to move into.
Mama is going to be footing the bill.
Mama's going to be, she's going to pay for everything.
So he's
just like thinking what he will prompt ChatGPT, what business plan he'll ask ChatGPT to create for him later today. Emmy is asked if Brad and TJ are still acts from her wedding, and she goes, yeah.
She goes, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Don't you say his name.
And don't say the name of my fiance will not leave your lips.
Oh, yeah. They're like, why do you always say fiance? She's like, out of privacy to him, out of respect for his wishes for privacy, I will only refer to him as fiance. And Andy goes, it's not because you like saying it. She goes, I do like saying it.
But I also think you should drop it.
Drop it. Drop it. As such.
Will she quit the show when she's married? Does she, when you're in her shoes and you get married, do you just get to like quit everything?
I
genuinely don't know. Because I think some women do just get to quit life when they get married.
I assume he's from like a wealthy, prominent family, right?
I think between both of their families, there's probably a fair amount of wealth.
It's a bit of an as such situation.
Incredibly as such.
I will be retiring early from my job at Republic as the person who runs the bottle sparkler. Announce
my imminent retirement from Republic and my position as star of Southern Hospitality. It's been a pleasure to serve you.
My tenure on Southern Hospitality is invaluable, and I will think about it and carry it with me in my heart for the rest of my life.
My long and lustrous career.
My long and lustrous career will not be forgotten. As such,
henceforth. I am now married. Henceforth, I cannot work anymore. Do you just move in together?
Girl, I don't know. DM her.
I'm really curious. Because
I don't know. I guess I think it's a Southern traditional system. It probably is like the woman, once she marries like into a well-to-do, she probably
they become like an interior decorator.
Yeah, or they
pick out swatches for friends
and run
and like
get on boards of things.
Get chairs upholstered
and like go on boards of things.
Yeah,
it's like in White Lotus when Alexander Daddario goes, well, I want to get a job again, and then Molly Shannon goes, no, oh honey, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? You know, I think it's like that.
It is like that.
Which
not bad.
Seems like that's what she wants.
Yeah.
As such,
if you can get it, by all means.
They give everyone martinis to toast. They give Maddi, Grace, and Emmy fake ones. You see Grace go.
They all toast, and Emmy goes, to bringing the fun back. It's like, whatever your definition of fun is, I want no part of it.
Brad's like, no, everyone is very off-put. To bring in the fun back.
I think next season could be really good.
I hope so.
It seems like tensions are
at an all-time. Well, I think now that they're like, we are a fairly popular show, now that they know, as such,
henceforth, it's about to be fucking lit.
It's going to the heads a little. And now that there's a clear divide in the group, I'm ready to let it rock.
Who are your MVPs for season 5? I think Michols is one to watch. Mia is a given.
Michols
is one to watch. Him and Lake in a duality. They're fully a duo.
They are. I would say TJ's like most improved.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Maddi gets you're on watch.
Maddi could have a villain edit.
Yeah, Maddie's on watch.
A villain edit would humble her.
Brad was just consummate.
Mm-hmm.
Molly had some good moments, but ultimately flopped, I think.
Really?
I just think like she can't commit to like fully bringing it. She's like, do you know what I mean?
I get that a little bit.
I know she has it in her and I want to see more from her. Justin was a good newcomer.
Great newcomer.
Emmy is
just a beast all her own.
Emmy is she doesn't have a category.
She kind of floats in the middle.
But I'd say least improved or least most unimproved or most biggest swan dive has to be Maddi.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I was upset to see someone I was truly, and I still root for her, but I was like, I don't know.
Whatever's going on is not good. I think also when you're in a relationship as such, and in a situation like she and Joe are in, the pressure to like quadruple down and make it official and just kind of blaze forward regardless of what your intuition tells you must be a difficult thing to navigate. I think in her heart of hearts, she knows that it's just not even that it's bad necessarily, just that it's not the relationship for her.
Mm-mm.
Like it's not her path.
Mm-mm.
But I think that we're about to watch someone just do it anyways.
I don't want her. I almost am like, I think she's like, I think the way she handled her, like her racist plot line was pretty unforgivable. So I'm like, but I do want to see her and Will implode. Oh,
talking about Emmy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to see that too.
I'd like to see that. Maybe like keep her away from
I was talking
everyone.
about Maddi and Joe.
Oh,
I was talking about Maddi and Joe, but I agree with you. I think that Maddi is probably just like, now I have to like get married to this person. I think probably that's kind of why her and Emmy are getting along so well.
They need to. Maddie's like, I guess I need to do a People like Emmy is gunning for like a People magazine spread.
Yeah, Emmy's gunning for wifedom,
but Maddi has more. Maddi has more on her.
She has more aspirations.
Yeah,
but I think that
she feels pressure from her mom.
I think just from also being in the public eye. She kind of has like fame-sick vibes a little bit. The way that she's talked about whatever illness she had that was like causing her DJ drama.
She has like Morgellons or something, or like POTS.
I don't know.
Something
was going on. Joni Mitchell has Morgellons, and that car crash girl allegedly had POTS. But I don't know. There's something at play. And I think it has to do with like the attention, the success.
Joe, knowing that she's in over her head.
Just, that it's like, it's a good relationship for now, but is that your forever person?
I don't know.
It seems like you want a lot of things about him to change.
Well, we've got they're filming probably right now.
I pray. And I wish them well and love and light to them.
We wave to them as they drift into the
ether.
The Bay of Charleston.
But we'll see them next time.
Yeah. Let's shout out our girls. We'll do it from the bottom.
Take it from the bottom.
Pratma.
Modern Counseling, McLean, Virginia.
RJ.
Katie, the sup lawyer.
The Marchesa Casati.
Drew from Toronto.
Drone.
Kim Lucas,
Mr. Brandon,
Nick Sedaris,
David from Switzerland,
Patron of the Fart,
Kyle Vest,
Orlando,
Chancetti,
Kathy West,
Mariah Kay,
Owsley Robinson,
Matthew Thomas,
Diego and Darian, DC's Tom Ford couple,
Austin from Dallas,
Katie Swoolen,
Mary,
Malzatov Laws,
Danielle from the Brim,
Brittany Rindham Weiss,
Lilia Farrell,
Brooke Johansson,
Sarah Elizabeth Gallagher,
Gina Sapienza,
Alex DeLisle,
Teddy the Schnauzer and Tony and Mango's Colt,
Jessica Figueroa,
One of the Doles,
Ash Kelly,
Ro Rosengarten,
Sexy Neat Gandalf,
Million Doll Hair Baby,
Kara England,
Bella Bottles,
Kate Date Not Larson,
Craigan,
Never Been Finer,
Aaron Labusi Bar,
Holly with the Sexy Y,
Maloney Martyr,
Shinifa,
Entity's Favorite,
No Nicole,
Shannon Kehoe, Portland
Clown.
Realtor. Guys, thank you so much. And with that, we bid you adieu.
Bye-bye.
Adieu. Bye. Sexy Unique Podcast is created and hosted by me, Laura Marie Shainhalls. You can come shop with me every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific on The Ultimate Spend, a show that takes place on a mysterious app called Whatnot. And follow me on socials at Lars Marie. Sexy Unique Podcast is co-hosted by the wonderful, the singular, the unique Carrie O'Donnell. Check out his Substack, Gay Doctor, and follow him on socials at eCarrio. This episode was engineered by Olivia Collins and edited by Morgan McDonald. Our digital coordinator is Jennifer Shad. And special thanks to our dogs, Tony Marie Shainhalls and Mango Haas O'Donnell.